Okay, clip 355, expectation. So this is using probability with the number of times you complete an event. So for example, if you roll the dice, so the first example is if you roll the dice 6 times, how many ones would you expect? Well, the probability of getting a 1 is 1 out of 6. So therefore, if you roll 6 times, it should be obvious that you should expect to get 1 6. But what about if you roll it 120 times? Well, you know that you're going to get a 1 once every 6 times. So the way we do it is we do, what's the probability of getting a 1, which is a 6th, times by the number of times you're completing it. So times by 120. Well, a 6th of 120, in other words, the same as 120 divided by 6, that'll be 20. So we'd expect a 1 20 times. Second example of the video. So June rolls a fair dice 132 times. How many times would June expect to roll a number greater than 5? So first of all, it's a fair dice, which means that the probabilities are equal. So each number has got an equal chance of being selected. So a number greater than 5. Well, how many numbers are there greater than 5? 5 and 6. So the probability will be 2 6ths. So 5 or a 6 will be 2 6ths. So you want 2 6ths of 132. Well, 2 6 is the same as a third. So you want a third of 132, which is the same as a third times 132. Right, so how are we going to do that? If it's not straightforward, you can do it in your head, then use bus stop to divide. So 3 into 1 doesn't go, 3 into 13 goes 4 times, remainder 1. 3 into 12 goes 4 times, so 44. So how many times would June expect to roll a number greater than 5? Be 44 times. Third example. So this incorporates the activity or the task, the clip number that you did before. So a spinner spun 800 times. The probabilities of landing on each colour are below. Probability of red equals the probability of yellow. So these two probabilities are equal to each other. So remember this table, what we did? We added these two together. That would be 0.54. And took that away from 1 because all these probabilities add up to 1. That would make 0.46. And because they're both equal to each other, you would divide that by 2. So each of these will be 0.23. How many times would you expect it to land on each colour? Right, so 800 is the number of times, and that's the probability. So we need to do, for red, 0.23 times 800. For green, we need to do 0.14 times 800. For brown, we need to do 0.4 times 800. And then the last one's the same, yellow's the same as the first one. So that was for red and yellow. Right, if you times by 100, that'll be 23. So that's the same as 23 times 8. Same with this one, that one's the same as 14 times 8. And that one's the same as 40 times 8. Just be careful, it's not 4 times by 100, be 40 times 8. So that one's 320, we know that. 23 times 8, we'll double, remember, for times by 8. So double that is 46, double is 92, double that is 184. Next one, again, double. So double it is 28, double it is 56, that'll be times 4, and double it is 108. So let's just double check. 320 plus 184 twice, plus 108, that should equal 800. 8, 12, 16, so something's gone wrong there. 10, 18. So 14 times 8 is 112, and then 40 times 8 is 320. Okay, so we need to add these together. So that was 112, so 184 plus 184 plus 320 plus 112, 4, 8, 10, 8, 10, 18, 19, 20, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 800. So that means you've just to check at the end to make sure you've got it right. Okay, I'll try have a go with the task.